There's a quiet starting point before anything begins. A small sense of curiosity starts to form. Memories from an older world begin to surface. A newer world appears alongside it. And suddenly, the contrast becomes impossible to ignore. This is where the confusion starts. Not fully belonging on either side. Standing on a timeline that's still moving. Trying to keep balance while everything shifts. One side feels familiar. The other feels exciting. Boredom used to be part of daily life. And boredom had weight to it. But imagination grew inside that space. Memory became something you practiced. Those skills quietly carried forward. Anticipation felt stronger back then. And disappointment felt final. Some things were simply gone forever. Connection required courage. And a little risk. Moments passed without being saved. Silence wasn't uncomfortable. Then everything accelerated. The world changed faster than expected. Adaptation became necessary. Curiosity replaced fear. Learning happened in real time. Two worlds now existed at once. And balance slowly formed. The brain was still changing. Flexibility became a strength. Presence still mattered. Attention became a choice. Attention became a choice. Technology stopped being intimidating. It became a tool, not an identity. Being alone still felt natural. Privacy once came easily. And safety lived in forgetting. The past stayed in memory, not frozen in evidence. Stories were allowed to change. And meaning evolved over time. Then stability disappeared. Security suddenly felt fragile. Stress arrived early. And stayed longer than expected. Strength had to be rebuilt. Protection became instinct. Caution blended with resilience. Belonging still felt uncertain. Standing between groups. Learning to accept that space. Independence started young. Problem-solving came early. Hope returned with connection. The future looked open again. Contradictions stopped feeling wrong. They became normal. Silence had value. Distraction was optional. Calm became intentional. The noise kept moving. But it didn't have to enter. This space felt familiar. In between, but steady. Acceptance followed. The path forward appeared. Movement began again. Direction replaced doubt. Confidence grew quietly. A moment to check in. Everything started to align. Nothing felt rushed anymore. Clarity settled in. Balance held. Confidence felt calm. Nothing pulled too hard. Breathing slowed. The future didn't feel threatening. Simplicity returned. Strength stayed gentle. Grounded and present. Open, without tension. A quiet sense of pride. Freedom without chaos. Freedom without chaos. Everything in its place. Nothing extra needed. Stillness felt complete. Trust replaced fear. Vision stayed clear. The weight lifted. A fresh internal space. Confidence without noise. Certainty without force. Wisdom through experience. Silence. Finally peaceful. This is what balance looks like.